as a Christian, do I have to keep the Ten Commandments, or did they end at the cross?
This is a very good question. In fact, it's one that we get asked a lot. Are the commandments still binding today? Do they still matter? Do I still have to obey the Ten Commandments? The interesting thing about it is, even those that say that you don't have to, we still know that it's wrong to steal. We know that you can't lie, cheat. We know that we can't worship other gods, take the name of the Lord in vain. We know all these things, but the thing is, those are found right within the Ten Commandments themselves. The problem is a lot of us look at it as being a burden. The reality is, though, 1 John chapter 5 and verse 3 says, "For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not burdensome." And so it's not a burden because you love Jesus. You love him, so you want to obey him and follow him. In fact, that's why Jesus himself said in John chapter 14 and verse 15, "If you love me, keep my commandments." And so when we want to follow Christ, when we love him with all of our heart, we naturally want to obey him. Even in the book of Revelation, it talks about keeping the Ten Commandments, and specifically in verse 12, right?
Yeah, it says, here is the patience of the saints and those who keep the commandments of God and have the faith of Jesus.
Yeah, you find that right in verse 12. We know that we have to keep the commandments today, not because we have to, but because we love Jesus. And so, friends, I know there's a lot of people that have a lot of questions. And so we would love to answer those questions for you. If you have a Bible question, drop it in the comments, and we will be happy to answer it for you.